stop. That's Max 13 at number 5, right?
That's number 5 is no other than.
Yeah.
Well, let's not go down.
Number 5 is no other than. Yeah, you have it right.
The other Noah.
Yeah, so there's two. There's no other than. You see on the center?
Yep.
No other than, that's number 5. Yeah, that's it. And Max said he's live, but he's not playing.
Max and Vlad are the 2 lives.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Max not playing because he's injured. Yeah.
All good. Thank you.
Welcome everybody to match number 2 of day 1. Eastern Elites 16U Boys Atlantic Championships here at the Moncton Coliseum. Match 2 has New Brunswick in the maroon on the near side, and on the far side in black with red numbers, Newfoundland 1. Starting set number 1. Will be Alex Dion. And Dominic Muse at the left side positions, Max Vanden Heuvel on the right side position, Johnny Craig and Matteo Di Bonaventura in the middle positions. Alexis Paulin will set, and Vlad Shkolnik will take up the libero duties again in the white jersey number 6. Boys will make their way through the tunnel of New Brunswick flags. New Brunswick will serve first in set number 1. Alexis Paulin will get us going. Craig Dion and Vanden Heuvel in the front row to start. Paulin hits the tape. And Newfoundland draw first blood. BDH off hands, recycled by New Brunswick. Dion from the right side. He'll take the first kill for New Brunswick in match number 2. Tied at 1. Good pass from Newfoundland. They go through the middle quick. Not quite high enough, and that's into the tape. Alex Dion will serve again for New Brunswick. And that's into the net. 2-2. Close serve taken by Skolnick. Good roll shot from Muse on the wayward set. Great fix. It scores. New Brunswick up 3-2. Johnny Craig at the service line. Setter's out. Muse to fix. Off the tape and down. Big block from VDH. 4-2 New Brunswick. One-on-one. Newfoundland right side goes around the block, but he's long. Five 2 New Brunswick. Johnny Craig again. That's off the tape, around the block and out. New Brunswick leads 6-2. It's off the hands of VDH. Changes the trajectory, and a diving Dion can't get to it. Newfoundland score and break up Craig's run from the service line. It's 3-6. Push deep into 5. That's long. And Vandenheuvel back to serve for New Brunswick, 7-3. Back row is shut down by Di Bonaventura. Great blocking to start for New Brunswick. Wayward pass. That's dug up by VDH. Newfoundland left side throws it down in front of VDH. That's going to score. It's 4-8. Spin serve from Newfoundland is off the tape and falls for an ace. And that one is into the net. And Muse will serve at 9-5. Foot fault. Dion pops it up. Dion tips it over. Handling error from Newfoundland. Double contact. And De Bonaventura will serve 10-6. That's off the hands of Craig and Dion and down. Seven serving 10. Serve is into the bottom of the net. And we're back around to Alexis Paulin. 11-7. Wayward pass is going to create a free ball. No one home for Newfoundland. Newfoundland calls a timeout. They want to talk it over. Getting quite hot in the Coliseum here in mid-afternoon. Fans are sweating, standing still. Ladies in the front row with their Japanese fans keeping themselves cool. Players somehow managing to stay cool. Humidity factor in the building is through the roof. Paulin with a spinner. Good pass from Newfoundland. And the set goes to nowhere. And it's a 6-point lead for Newfoundland, 13-7. Sorry, New Brunswick. That spinner is into the net. Craig pushes over. It's dug up by Newfoundland, and again, no one there for the second contact. So some miscommunication going on the Newfoundland side. And Alex Dion to serve. Good pass from Newfoundland. Back set. That's dug up nicely by Skolnick. BDH tries to pick out the setter, but he misses. The roll shot that's dug up by Dion. Pushed high, and Paulin gets away with what I think of a handling error. And some bodies flying over top of each other there on the New Brunswick side. And some sweat on the floor, no doubt. A couple of New Brunswick bodies sliding across. Paulin and Craig doing some janitorial duties. And Newfoundland will serve at 9:14. Craig Dion and Muse with the free ball. That's going to score from Newfoundland. Good turn by the middle. As he rips that one down off the sideline. 10-4. 10-14, sorry. BDH is blocked. Hit is into the block and down and scrambled by Newfoundland. They can't get the ball back over again. That's Johnny Craig at the service line with a 5-point lead, 15-10. Floaters pass nicely. And the 51 from Newfoundland scores. That is a foot fault from Newfoundland. And that is technical timeout. 16-11. New Brunswick lead. Just a recap from this morning. New Brunswick defeated PEI White 2-0. And Newfoundland lost in a close one in 3 sets to Nova Scotia Royal. Tomorrow morning, New Brunswick will play at 10 a.m. against Nova Scotia Royal, and then they'll take on PEI Green at 2:30 p.m. BDH serve is passed nicely by Newfoundland. Sets in no man's land. And Newfoundland attacker tries to wipe it off the block, but he misses. New Brunswick in the net, I believe. This is a call from the down ref. Ball is out. Straight into the commentator's box. And Dominic Muse is going to serve at 18-13. And Dion rips one into the 5-16. That's going to score. Muse, ball up. VDH rolls one from the back row. That is off the hands of New Brunswick, blocking down and out of play. Good pass from Dion. The overhand over causes some trouble for Newfoundland, and the ball's shanked. New Brunswick lead 2014, and De Bonaventura is on the service line. That's got a touch, and that's back into the crowd in front of the camera. Point to Newfoundland as they hang around. Substitution. Service sub number 1 in for number 11. Good decision from Alex Dion as he lets it sail long. 21-15. And Paulin will serve once again. Passes into the net and not retrievable by the Newfoundland setter. 22-15, New Brunswick leads. Set number 1. Block is there from New Brunswick, but it's lands out of bounds. They thought it went back off the attacker, but John referee says nope. So it's 16 serving 22. Back row. And that's dug up by Newfoundland on the hit from Muse. Free ball taken by Muse. Johnny Craig up. Down referee calls into the net by Craig. And the ball never lies as Newfoundland called on the foot fault. 23-17 now with Alex Dion serving for New Brunswick. Into the net. So a bit of trouble from New Brunswick from the service line. Hasn't caught up to them just yet, but something they might need to clean up as they move along in this tournament. Another service error from Newfoundland. It's going to bring up set point. And Johnny Craig on the service line. Another foot fault. So lots of foot faults from both sides here in both matches, actually. So something to keep an eye on for the servers. Newfoundland trying to stay in it at 19-24. Overpass from Dion. Paulin couldn't get to it. VDH expecting a bigger hit, and it was a little off speed, off his hands and out of play. It's over from Skolnick on second contact. Paulin gets his hands to that down the line attack. Newfoundland climbed to within 3. Timeout, New Brunswick. Gian with a good pass. GDH finishes off with a crushing down the line hit at the attack line. Newfoundland player was there, but he couldn't handle it. New Brunswick takes set number 1, 25-21. We'll be back for set number 2 shortly. Stay tuned. Brunswick out early for set number 2. So De Bonaventura and Genet will play in the middle. Kelly and Godin will hit from the left side. Nick Legacy will hit from the right side. Noah LeBlanc will set. And Vlad Shkolnik will stay in the libero position. Max Doucette injured, so can't play. He'd be the other libero. Godin rolls one in. It's dug by Newfoundland. That tip is wide in front of the referee tower. New Brunswick draw first blood. And Noah LeBlanc serving to get us going here for New Brunswick. .31 mistimed and pushed out the back from the Newfoundland middle. 2-0. Another good serve from LeBlanc. Caught the Newfoundland defender in 2 minds. Almost pulled away, but stuck his arm out last second. So that's an ace for LeBlanc. He goes right back to the well. It's a good push from the Newfoundland setter, and left side attack is off the New Brunswick block and down. Newfoundland break the goose egg, and they're serving 1-3. Godin is long down the line. LeBlanc and Genet connect in the middle. Off the hands of the Newfoundland block and out the back. And Noah Godin to serve. Pushed over. One-on-one. Cannon Kelly gets his hands, but he can't keep it alive as it goes down his chest. Newfoundland score, and it's 3 serving 4. Good pass from New Brunswick. Kelly is into the net, and it's tied at 4. Spin serve is long from Newfoundland. Referee staring it down the block. Looked like it hit some fingers from my side. The referee says no touch. New Brunswick take the point, and Genet serves at 6-4. Off the block of De Bonaventura, falls into the pot. And the serve is wide and long. So Legacy to serve 7-5. Joust at the net. Recycled by New Brunswick. The jump is pushed back over. A little miscommunication. LeBlanc sets the 51 and De Bonaventura running the 31. Six serving 7. Good pass from Godin. Good diving save from Newfoundland. And roll shot. A miscommunication between Godin and Skolnick. And the ball falls to the floor. It's tied at 7. Overpass is sent back down to the floor on the Brunswick side. Newfoundland take the lead, 8-7. Serve into the net. It's off the block of LeBlanc. Oh, he's saying no. That was off the net, not the hands. Point to New Brunswick. 9 serving 8. Good pass from Newfoundland. Good run on the 63. New Brunswick try the exact same play. Timing not perfect. Bonaventura pushes it, but it's wide. And Newfoundland lead 10-9. Good dig, but it's over. Back to New Brunswick. Another dig, but that's going to fall to the ground. Back and forth here in set number 2. Off the block, dug up by New Brunswick and go down. Lunges, try to save it. Can't get to it. Newfoundland back out in front by 1. Overpass. That is wiped off the block. Timeout New Brunswick. As Newfoundland lead 12-10. Floater taken nicely by New Brunswick. Jean connects with LeBlanc through the middle. Off a Newfoundland defender's arm and out of play. And Newfoundland lead 11-12. Good save there by New Brunswick. Attack down the deep 5 off a Newfoundland arm. We're tied at 12. Nick Legacy with the big right side attack. The Brunswick boys getting a little excited and stepping into the court. There's a little box over there that they're standing in. Referee just giving a warning. Mistiming through the middle from Newfoundland. And New Brunswick lead 14-12. LeBlanc goes back to 1 again, his favorite serve. Newfoundland are going to take a timeout, just 1 point away from the technical timeout. But he wants to make sure he can not allow New Brunswick to get to 16 straight away.
Thank you. You know why?
15-13 looks way better than 16-12, so talk it over. Another foot fault from New Brunswick. Mission accomplished for the Newfoundland coach. Shank pass to boot, and it's a 1-point game. As Newfoundland closed the gap to 14-15. Runs will keep it alive. A little bit of confusion there, I think, with whistles. Sounded like the whistle came from the down ref, but it didn't. Newfoundland draw even. It's 15-0. See if they can take it into the technical timeout. There's a better pass from New Brunswick. Godin's off hands. Kept alive by Newfoundland. Free ball. Taken by Kelly. Janae finishes it off, and that'll take us into the technical timeout. 16-15. New Brunswick lead. Noah Godin to serve out of the timeout. Pushed over. Free ball from Newfoundland taken by LeBlanc. Kelly is off hands and it's dug up by Newfoundland. Big block from Nick Legacy, sends it back right off the Newfoundland attacker. Surprising decision. And the next ball is off the fingertips of the Newfoundland lib. (18-15). Godin serves into one. Good run through the middle from Newfoundland as he rips that ball in the 116. Gianna rips one into the 116. Tit for tat. And it's 19-16 New Brunswick. Newfoundland middle on the net. And that's 2016 now. New Brunswick lead. That's off the tape. Roll shot. Off the hands of Gina in the back row and into the wall. Clean serve into the New Brunswick bench, heads up. Almost takes Coach Paulin's head off. (21-17). That's off the fingertips and then out of play. Timeout, Newfoundland. Big block from Bonaventura. Newfoundland tried to play it back, but couldn't quite get enough of it. It's 23-17. Ball shanked for an ace. Match point now, 24-17, New Brunswick lead. Looking to close this match down and get some cool air into them. That's off the arms of Godin and into the overhead door behind them. Newfoundland stay alive. That's going to drop in for an ace. Good serve as he took a little bit off and falls in on the baseline. That ball's not handled well either. It's 2 aces in a row. It's now 20 serving 24. That's an ace straight to the floor. Coach Livingston waiting as long as he can to call a timeout. Good tandem combo there. Bonaventura up early and Cannon Kelly puts it away. So New Brunswick take the match 2-0 with a 25-21 win in set number 2. That's it for day number 1 as New Brunswick goes 2-0. We'll see you at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning as New Brunswick takes on Nova Scotia Blue. Hope you've enjoyed some U16 volleyball action. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday afternoon and evening, and we'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now.